I went online, went on Amazon, bought a brand new LED screen protector, and today the plan is to switch it and hopefully get the screen working. So right now the screen actually does work. I want to replace the glass, and once you're already spending 20 bucks just for the top glass, might as well replace the whole LED. So the kit actually did come with the screwdrivers, a mat, and stuff that you need. So what I did was, first, that this was actually closed. I opened it up. You took the screwdriver right here, open up the sides, and that's how I actually opened it up, the bottom. And then it actually came with a magnet, which is pretty cool, that lets you keep your screws on the side here like this, you know where the screws came from and went. As back to the phone though, they do give you a suction cup that you're meant to stick on this and pull up after, but it's a piece of garbage and the suction cups don't really work. So unless you probably have the handheld suction cups, then it would work, but it didn't work. So I actually had a blade in my house, so that's actually what I used. Is I went along the edge right here, sticked in the blade, and like that popped it up, and that actually worked. And once that popped up, then I went ahead and used these, which actually got a little, you know, scruffed up here. But that's actually, so I don't recommend using the suction cup. If you get those cups, most times they don't work and just gonna waste your time. So just go for a blade or a thin blade and go and scoop up the thing and pop it right up. So now that's that. Now we can get to the iPhone itself. So now this is into the iPhone. So in short, all I need to do is we'll keep you posted because I don't want to keep you holding here so long. So I'm going to fast forward it. But what we have is that this box right here, you have to unscrew all that, as well as this box over here. And once we unscrew that, we basically unhook these two. And this, like this, we would have a separate screen. Once we unhook those two, we just disconnect all the top pieces right here. And then, as well as the bottom. And then we'll be taking the new screen that we have right here. And the new screen actually comes with two pieces ready inside. So those two pieces will be going right back over there. And then the top over here, this will be moving to this one. And that's pretty much it. And as well though, as once you open it, there's no waterproof on it. So it actually does come as well with a new water piece that we'll be putting back on top to keep it, you know, waterproof. But besides for that, so let's get started. Now that we opened it up, we want to put it on a 90-degree angle, and then we're going to take the yellow screwdriver, which is actually meant to take apart this board right here, and this is what we're going to be unscrewing. Now that we took off the board and we actually put it onto our magnet stuff, we want to actually disconnect this screen with that screen. So you want to take your tool, and then you want to very slightly and carefully, let's do this. Just like that, perfect. Then we want to do the same thing for this one. Perfect. Just like that. Now, as you can see, we have disconnected the screen with this, and now we're going to be taking apart the top. So, quick update. So we took the parts apart, then over here on top, we want to unscrew all the top pieces. So I already went ahead and unscrewed the top pieces. And then after we unscrewed the top pieces, we went ahead and pulled off this that was on top. So these are where we unscrewed. And on top over here, right there, perfect. That and that we just pulled out. And now this is the new screen. This is the new screen that we'll be using. As you can see in front, brand new, no scratches, nothing on it. So for this screen, we already went, took ahead and put in the new cable piece on top. and that actually does not need to be glued down. And then we're going to go ahead, take this, and now just re-push that back in on top over here. After we finish re-pushing this back on top over here, we'll go ahead and screw these back into the compartments on the side. After we can screw it back inside, we'll be then reconnecting it to the old one, and then hopefully we'll we'll start working from there. Okay, so now we have successfully transferred and screwed in all the new parts from the old screen to the new one. And now what we want to do is, because we want to first take out the frame, if you look on the side, see there's like goo, that is a sticker, the frame cable around the edge. So we actually do have a new frame sticker. This new frame sticker right here, if you see that black, that is going to be what I will be putting in right next. This is the new piece right here. This is going in next. So right before we get to put this in, I want to first make sure all the inside of the other one is out. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape all that out, and then we'll be able to put in the new one and then reconnect it back. So now that we finished scraping off from all the edges, all the gooey parts, go ahead, take this right here. This is a brand new gooey part. Stick this on here, pull it off, and then connect it back. So now the plan is, after you push down the whole thing, you want to go and pull off the plastic. Now that the plastic is off, let's just fix this over here. So now the sticky frame is in. Now all we're gonna do is take the new screen, go connect these back to where they came from. You're gonna hear a click after you connect it, and then we'll flip it back over and power it on, make sure it works, and then that's it. Now that we've finished screwing it all in, pushed it all in, all we wanna do now is we're gonna take the screen, bring it over, and we're gonna slowly push down from the top, working your way down, slowly firmly pushing it in. Then we're only gonna screw it in after we actually test it. Okay, now that we actually have the thing, the apple, and I pushed it in, I'm gonna push in all edges, make sure it like clicks. You might hear a click sound. And once you finish clicking everything in and pushing it all in, means it is fully in. But just before you end up just putting in your screws, but you just don't want to waste time, you want to actually make sure it works. So we're gonna hold on the power button. So you see the Apple symbol show up. Overall the set is pretty nice set. This piece right here though doesn't really work. That's why I ended up using a blade. It does come with a magnet piece, which is pretty cool though. Like this, you can hold your pieces after you take it out, but that's, in my opinion, unnecessary. Came with the frame piece, which is also pretty cool, as well as these things to help pull it up, but they don't do such a good job. This is the old screen. So these pieces right here, they come already in the new one, so you don't need that. It comes also as well with a new piece like this, so it is pretty cool. For all Apple replacement screens, you just go on Amazon, eBay, just type it in. They're all the same. They normally all come with screw sets. But let's see what happened. So right here we have it. We want to turn it on. So the correct way to actually know if the whole screen works, sometimes if, certain parts of the screen are still broken and stuff. So to be honest, the correct way that you actually would want to do is you want to actually hold on an app as if you were moving the app around. And then you want to go to all points of the screen. So we want to go to top right, top left, back, forth, back, bottom, bottom right, bottom. The point is, like this, if the app is responding based on your finger movement, and we know that the whole screen is actually working, which that would be the correct way to make sure the whole screen is working. And based on that, we know that the screen is working. The whole screen is working, which is pretty cool. So this is do-it-yourself. It's very simple and easy. Simple steps. You just opening up the screen, unplugging, disconnecting it, putting it onto the new screen, and just pushing it right back together. Now what I'm gonna do is put back these two screws, but overall it worked pretty simple and easy, and you save yourself a trip than going to a store. In short, that will be it for today's video. So as you can see, it's working, everything's works, the whole screen works. You could continue doing more tests if you like, also test the sound, stuff like that. And then the old screen basically is pretty much garbage. So thank you so much for joining today's video. If you made it till the end, I hope you understood. Any questions, just post down in the comments. And just let me know if you guys have any other videos you would like me to make. Thank you so much. Please share this video, subscribe, and leave a thumbs up.